Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So if you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as always. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this topic. Like I I don't know, but I feel like as much as friend and Becky are good actors, and especially the kind of fame they have now, like if Idol Factory was more about passing a message or like giving people an education, especially about queer lives in Thai, and especially about queer lives in, I think, the 60s is what the movie is based on, if I'm not wrong, but it is in the early 90s or 60s, 70s, all that. Now, look, I feel you linger in the air did like a fantastic snippet of what people like in the queer community went through, especially like the lesbians. They did that part. We saw that part. And when I heard of Loyal Pin, like I expected them to show us more of that. Even Jam and Film, they gave us that in their BL series, like during those same times, how like relationships were then, queer relationships were then during that time. Like it was more of like the story had depth. Now for Loyal Pin, I've looked at the trailer. I think not I think they focused more on like the romance and not actually on posting on a message. And I think there's only just, I think even less than 10 seconds whereby Pin's mom just says that that relationship is not okay because it is like doomed because they're both women. Now, another part is that the first trailer, like it was also about more about romance and all that. Now, the second trailer, it's more about sex. The whole thing, the whole 1 minute, I think, it's all about sex and nothing more. And here they have like a wide range of topics that they would have actually showed us. Like we know that I think Becky Anil is from a influential family. She's a princess. And Pin is more of a servant. Now, their dressing sometimes it shows like Pin is more like she has more money than Anil. I'm not going to lie, like the fashion. You don't know who the servant is and who royalty is. First thing. Second thing, they don't show us like how people took like people were divided into different classes, and how people who came from a lower class, like how they were treated. They would have shown that in the trailer. It was a 4 minute trailer. You could have just used even 30 seconds or a minute to highlight that. No, that's not what you do, because Idol Factory has made it like to do more of what fans or shippers want other than what actually is important. And if it is just a money-making tool, just tell us you are giving us something that you just want to make money out of, or it's just for shippers and all that. And we'll be watching Friend and Becky kiss every 40 minutes, every single episode. For 12 episodes, they'll be kissing from action to cut. Then at least fans know what they're getting themselves into, other than telling us a story is about this and not actually that. Now, we also see that Becky is a mixed race woman. We know that she's a mixed race woman. Now, I'm hoping that, and I was actually hoping that, I know, like even in my country, there are European men or women who have stayed in our country for so long and they actually know languages. So you can't tell me that I will walk in Thailand and not find any white man or woman who speaks fluent Thai. They would have cast one of the parents to actually be pure white. And then we can also talk about, especially during that time, how it meant to the society when a Thai person was actually married to either a white man or a white woman. Like, it would have made sense. And then we can also talk about Becky, how she has to face life being a mixed race woman during that time. It's not just about love and sex scenes all throughout. Make sure you are passing the message. This is a woman with a white parent, a Thai parent, a mixed race woman, a lesbian woman during that time who was fallen in love with a poor woman. Just look at that. Listen to that. How enticing that show can be. Just look at that. And then the Thai government, yes, I do know that you are actually like, you chose Fren and Becky because you knew that they were the in thing in the GL industry, like they were the hottest couple in the GL industry. And you decided to partner with them because of Loyal Pin, because you had that Loyal Pin is a movie that is set during those olden days, that it's a period show. Now, when you look at the trailers now, the trailer that has come out before the 4 minute trailer, the first teaser, the second teaser, are you actually proud of the decision that you made and being tied to that show? With Manswang, I do understand, because even with Manswang, they focused more on the story and less on the romance between Mile and Apple. It was more about the story and what it represented during those times. Now, for Loyal Pin, I don't know what you are representing, other than people during that time getting busy on the car, on the sofa, on a dining table, I don't know, in a bathtub. Those are the only things that are represented in that show. Like, I'm hoping and praying that when the show actually premieres, like, it does something, it proves me wrong and actually dives into the issues that I have mentioned. But if it hasn't, I'll be waiting for people online, to be honest, when they make reviews. And if people actually do make reviews and say that it has dived into those issues, then I will be inclined to watch it. But other than that, I'm not going to waste my time to actually watch something that I know, like, even if it will be just a feel good, like, TV show, like, I want it to be feel good and I actually want it to show me something, especially to move me, especially if it was like I got this story and I actually wanted to see more of that. And if it isn't showing that, the impact I feel like this show would bring, like if you tell me a sappy story from the beginning, I'm more inclined to watch it because I do know that I'm going to watch a sappy story. But if I know that this story actually could give us more, like I'm extremely disappointed. And I know like a lot of people will say like it doesn't matter whether I watch it or not, it is of no importance. But I would have loved, especially before like they were doing this series, before they did this series, I don't think it would have been difficult for them to find an old lesbian couple who lived during those times, who could give them a better story and a better view of how things were. And they could have told those stories using this show. But then again, what do I know? As most of you always say, I'm more of problematic than actually speaking truth or facts. So if you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Turn on the post notification. Give me a thumbs up and tell me what you feel in the comment section, because you know my comment section are open and you can say or rant as much as you want. You're welcome. Your opinion matters. We might differ, but at the end of the day, no one is going to give you a gag order, and you are allowed to say whatever you would like to say. So yeah, bye.